In this video, you'll find out what is the best low sugar diet for weight loss, and I'll explain to you exactly what I mean by eating a low sugar diet. Hello everyone, my name is Mike Cola, and I've been a fitness trainer and gym owner for over 25 years. And if this is your first time here and you're looking to turbocharge your weight loss efforts, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I put out weight loss videos like this every single week. Okay, now let's talk about sugars, let's talk about carbohydrates, and I'm going to explain to you in detail how to take these empty calories and these bad sugars out of your diet, and it's going to help you consistently lose weight and actually keep it off. Now, the biggest problem I find after working with like thousands of people over 25 years, helping them lose weight, is that they don't really understand what sugars are and what carbohydrates are. And first of all, they're actually the same thing. Okay, all carbohydrates, even healthy carbohydrates like vegetables, are actually broken down into sugars. Okay, the thing is that if you want to eat a healthy low sugar diet, you really want to eliminate the types of calories, the types of sugars that have the least nutritional value. Okay, that's the biggest point from this video. For example, if you would have just like a piece of, say, what most people would consider a healthy piece of, say, multigrain toast. Say you're having a slice of toast that's 100 calories, and you compare that 100 calories to, say, a bowl of broccoli, maybe a couple of cups of broccoli that has 100 calories, it's like no contest. The broccoli is just loaded with vitamins and minerals and nutrients. That's, in my mind, a good sugar, a good type of carbohydrate. Whereas the whole wheat bread that a lot of people would consider to be healthy, it's pretty much empty calories. Yes, there is some fiber, there are a couple of things in there, but in generally, they're empty calories. So the key to eating a good low sugar diet for weight loss is to eliminate grains as much as possible, to eliminate obviously processed type sugars like table sugar or processed foods. The reason why you want to eliminate the processed food is probably the worst possible type of sugar you can eat is high fructose corn syrup. Okay, now when you're breaking down sugars, you have to look at sugar as either being broken down and converted into glucose, which is generally grains, starches, potatoes, things along the lines of that. And then other sugars like fructose, like high fructose corn syrup, and sugar from fruit. There's fructose in fruit. That sugar is processed differently in the body. It's processed in the liver, okay? And that's where all the health issues begin. Things like fatty liver disease, metabolic syndrome. The problem is that when you eat carbohydrates, all carbohydrates, right? The body that digests them, sugar is released into the bloodstream. The body produces insulin to take the sugar out of the bloodstream, and if it's like starchy and grainy type sugars, they get stored away in the muscles, in the form of glycogen. But fructose gets stored in the liver as liver glycogen. The problem is you can only store very little, only a few hundred calories. So if you're eating processed foods, if you're drinking sodas with high fructose corn syrup, if you're eating processed foods like cakes and cookies and things along the lines of that, you have to start looking at labels. Your liver is going to be full, and you're going to be gaining weight, and you're going to have health issues down the road. So the number one sugar you want to take out of your diet is high fructose corn syrup. Okay. Then the other type of sugars you want to eliminate, like I said, you want to eliminate the grains, pretzels, things along the lines of that. These are just empty calories, giving you very, very little nutritional value. Okay. So now let's talk about the types of carbohydrates, the types of sugars you want to eat. You want to eat pretty much an unlimited amount of fibrous type vegetables, leafy green vegetables, all type of vegetables, a rainbow of color of vegetables. Vegetables give you a tremendous, I like to say, a big bang for your buck. For every 100 calories, loaded with vitamins, minerals, nutrients, as opposed to just a slice of bread, or obviously a piece of cake. But the big thing is, it's interesting, I've interviewed, not interviewed, but just pretty much sat down and discussed nutrition with thousands of people over like a 25-year period. Most people don't even realize that vegetables are carbohydrates, are sugars, okay? So that's a big, big takeaway from this video. Understand that carbohydrates are sugars, but they're the low sugar type vegetables you want to eat. You may have also heard about the glycemic index. This is an index that was developed for diabetics, which pretty much measures how quickly the sugar, these foods are broken down and sugar released in your bloodstream. So pretty much you want to eat food that have a low glycemic index. And vegetables generally have a very low glycemic index, okay? Now I also wanted to give everyone an exact idea of like, how do I eat? I pretty much keep my body fat, under 10% all year round, and I do eat a low sugar diet. So let me tell you how I start my day. First of all, I'm a big believer in intermittent fasting. I'm gonna link up a video on intermittent fasting. I would say 90% of the time I eat in a very brief eating window, only between the hours of 12 in the afternoon and maybe 8 in the evening. But for the average person, that's not necessary. What you want to do in the morning is you want to have a nice, well-rounded meal. What I think is the ideal meal, a low sugar meal. Maybe have a couple of pasture-raised eggs, hard-boiled or scrambled eggs. You can have that. I would say with half an avocado, cup of coffee or tea, ideal low sugar breakfast. Now when it comes to lunch, I eat a big salad every single day for lunch. My favorite salad is, mixed green salad. I put a can of sardines with olive oil in there. I mix it up with just some other raw vegetables. Perfect low sugar lunch. And then for dinner, this is my typical dinner every night. Look me up on Instagram, Mike Cola Fitness. I post my pictures of my dinners all the time. I like to have a nice piece of fish. For example, a nice piece of salmon, maybe about 6 ounces of salmon. Then I pick 2 to 3 different color vegetables. For example, I'll do like a turmeric cauliflower. I'm going to link up a recipe, my favorite turmeric cauliflower recipe right above me. Maybe with some beets and maybe with some broccoli. Another incredible low sugar meal. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. The main thing about this, if you're looking to lose weight, I think by far the best option for weight loss for like most people is to eat a moderate to low carbohydrate diet. And then when you're looking at your carbohydrates, like I talked about in this video, take out the empty calories, get rid of that high fructose corn syrup, watch how many grains you're eating, and eat predominantly vegetables if you're looking to lose weight. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And once again, keep in mind, if you're looking to turbocharge your weight loss efforts, hit that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel. I put out weight loss videos like this every single week. Take care, have a nice day.